first Sunday in December. How has it been going for you guys?
We're happy, generally speaking, with what we've done so far. We've had some issues this year with congestion in both Trinidad and Jamaica, which are the main hubs in the Caribbean for moving our inventory. So it's delayed us. And because of that, I think our November was not quite as good as last year. But we're very hopeful that the merchandise we have bought is on point, and I think it'll do well once it gets here. Next week's going to be big for us because we have a lot of that merchandise will be opening in our stores next week. So we're extremely optimistic. The season looks good so far for what we've seen in December, and I think it's going to pan out okay. But we still have another 3 weeks to take us to the end of the month, to Christmas, pardon me.
Were those items harder to source, one, and secondly, more expensive to buy?
No. We think, generally speaking, that our prices are, if not the same as last year, slightly down because the freight cost last year was crazy. It was 18 to 20,000 US. This year it's 4 to 5,000 US. It makes a huge difference. So we're happy with what we've done. The merchandise was more difficult to source this year than in previous years, primarily because Europe and America weren't doing as well. So the factories in the Far East just didn't have too much direction one way or the other. And you will see a lot of the stuff we've done this year has very much a local flavor. Our designers have been working that much harder to make sure it has that look and feel. And I think you'll see that from our colors, from our designs. And again, I think the job, this is an 8-month job. We start in April to be ready for Christmas. So it's taken us 8 months to get to this point. This really is the final serving. All the food has been cooked. It's now presented on the plates and it's time to eat. So it's always interesting to get feedback from our customers. I think we've done a good job, as I've said, and I think that it'll be very positive at the end of the day. We are late, though, and I'm well aware of that. And next year we hope to start in March, so that we can get it here a month earlier.
Yes, we started off December. Started off quite well. We're quite happy the last couple of days. It's only the second day of December, so we're hoping that we'll have a decent Christmas. We had November was, to be honest, kind of slow compared to last year November. But all of our stock is now in. We don't have any containers outstanding, so at least we have, we ordered plenty of time to get everything in. I saw some reports in the press that containers were held up in Jamaica, etc., the Christmas stuff. All of our stock, we just did our last 2 containers last week. Now in the process of sorting out and getting them here in the store. So we are fully stocked, and yesterday was quite busy. Today was the first Sunday we opened, and we were quite pleased with the turnout we've seen so far. I reckon history will show us that as the evening progresses, you get a little busier after church is over and the beach is over and the chores are done and you come into town. So we're hoping that this evening will be fruitful.
And then given the additional days that you'll be open, will that mean you're bringing out more staff to accommodate the demand?
Yes, this time of year we're bringing quite a number of temporary staff to help us because there's more demand, so there's more stock to put out, there's more cash points to be manned. So we have a lot of temporary staff on that were only here ready for the Christmas season, and they would have started from, say, last week.
You also mentioned the containers, all the stock being in.
Yes.
Tell us what are some of the stock that you specifically brought in for Christmas period.
Oh, well, all the Christmas containers. We got some new suppliers out of Denmark, out of Europe this year. We got a lot of brand new clothing now being in, a lot of seasonal stuff. So our Christmas decorations this year we have a lot of accommodations about them. They're going quite well. So the season stuff is in early. We got new shipment curtains that will be coming in the store on Monday, Tuesday. So those kind of items, all of our toys are in. Those kind of toys and whatnot, usually that is more like the last 2 weeks in Christmas. Now it's more of like getting your house in order, putting out your lights, putting out decorations, your curtains, making the house look pretty, and then the gifts will come a little later. And all the flowers are in, artificial flowers, all these are new, they're just put out. So we all these season stuff.
What brings you to town today?
Oh, I love Christmas. Love Christmas, and I love shopping.
What exactly are you looking for today?
I was looking at some flowers, some things for the bathroom and some kitchen curtains.
What about Christmas do you enjoy the most?
The eating of the bread cake, the ham, and the gifts.
Generally, cost of living has increased. Would you say you've also experienced an increase in some of the items that you would
Well,
buy?
I don't really check I just buy. I don't really check.
What is the general message that you would have for Christmas this year?
Well, hope that everyone will enjoy Christmas because, you know, after COVID, you know, we didn't really have a real Christmas till last year. Now this year is even going to be bigger. So, we'll let everyone to enjoy Christmas to the fullest this year.